Salutare prieteni și bun venit la o nouă parte, la un nou episod din Batman. Episodul 2, bun, să vedem ce s-a întâmplat în episodul trecut, în episodul 1. Bun, aici cu Oz.
Make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us.
Bun, aici în conac, ok.
We will change Gotham.
Când a venit Falcone,
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Harvey, care vrea să fie primar, ok, Vicky e de la știri.
Carmine Falcone?
Falcone.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild
animal? Ok, când a furat aparatul ăla.
Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
Bun, aici ne-am întâlnit cu ea, ne-am dat seama că Selina este Catwoman, ea și-a dat seama că Bruce este Batman.
How many? I'd have to count the pieces.
Bun, aici la depozitul ăsta.
Falcone's calling card.
Dar totuși n-a fost Falcone.
The chemicals. Where are they?
Bun, când am fost după Falcone.
It's the Waynes.
Bun, el zice că familia mea, adică a lui Batman, este de vină, că erau cei mai mari gangsteri din oraș, toate cele. Oricum nu cred că este adevărat, dar o să aflăm în continuare, o să jucăm și o să aflăm. Totuși nu cred că am făcut bine în episodul 1, am dat, bun, seria este adaptată din alegerile pe care le facem. Da, și asta vreau să vă spun, că am ales acolo să-i dau dosarul cu toate astea lui Vicky. Și noi am dat la Gordon, lui polițai. Și am văzut că era mai bine să-i dau la polițai, dar nu contează. Să vedem ce se întâmplă. Oricum, dacă vă place și vreți, lăsați un comentariu și îmi spuneți și o să fac și cu alte alegeri. O să joc jocul și din altă perspectivă. Bun, ia să vedem ce se întâmplă. Bun, aici e pe stradă, unde s-a întâmplat necazul cu familia lui. Da, Crime Alley.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were
Bun,
all
deci
alone.
părinții lui Wayne chiar
And I
lucrau
just
cu Falcone.
couldn't walk out the door.
Ok.
Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Bun, deci trebuie să analizăm aici. Ia să vedem. Bun, el acum analizează și aduce aminte de atunci când s-a întâmplat cu părinții lui și cu el.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Bun, deci el acum s-a gândit mai bine și și-a dat seama ce a spus tatălui. Azi de Falcone, ok, de Falcone este.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Bun, și începe episodul 2 din Batman. Telltale Series. GCPD, ok, la poliție aici.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Bun, uite-l bola de
Now,
bani.
don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Bun, deci o să vorbim cu Falcone, ok, să vedem. Episodul 2. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh? I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
Do not push me, Falcone.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
Bun, deci Falcone zice că nu el a ordonat să
Least of all those you call friends.
îi omoare
Your
părintele
parents
lui
learned
Bruce.
that.
Bun, ce s-a întâmplat?
They're waiting for you in hell!
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die!
Bun,
It's
asta avea
there!
ceva, ok?
Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Bun, n-am putut nici să acționez acolo. Trebuia să dau un sus și pe aia. Și n-am mai avut timp. Că îi luam eu pistolul acelei polițiste. Nu Gordon, dar nu am reușit. Bun, hai să vedem, cred că ea acum mă interoghează, da? Da, era posedată, nu știu ce s-a întâmplat. Cum a fost polițistul ăla de acolo, de la... Când am fost în acea încăpere cu polițiștii atunci, cu explozia și cu...
Word's gonna get out, sooner or later.
În depozitul.
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Bun, hai că să trezește asta.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Bun, hai că și-a revenit.
Where am I?
Deci nu știe nimic.
Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Bun, am ales să-i zic ce s-a întâmplat, deoarece am ales și atunci în prima parte să-i dau dosarul și, cum v-am spus, nu cred că era bine, era mai bine să-i dau dosarul lui Gordon. Dar tot dacă am mers așa, o să merg așa. Să fiu mai mult de partea lui Vicky, acea jurnalistă. Bun, și ne-am întors la conac, în peștera noastră.
Either drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Bun, hai să scanăm aici.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Bun, hai că am găsit și
Bring me
aici.
her head! There you go. You'll be alright. Right.
Skyline Club, ok. Oz, ok.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Bun, deci Oz este în spatele acestor lucruri. Bun, ne-am întors aici, unde l-am prins pe Falcone. Bun, și Oz este aici cu prietenii lui. Ok. Bun, mișto.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Bun, ne-am infiltrat înăuntru, ok.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is he? I don't know! Please! Name's Ben. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Bun, nu știu ce e cu ăsta.
Have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Bun, deci ăștia știu cine este Catwoman. Bun, trebuie să ne bătem cu ăsta.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Oh, și un croșul acolo. Bun, nu mai e nimeni aici.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
Bun, trebuie să o găsim pe Catwoman. Aia se duc după ea. unde și până la urmă Catwoman pentru ei lucra. Pentru ei a vrut să fure hardul ăla. Bun, prieteni, cam atât pentru această parte. Sper că v-a plăcut. Dacă v-a plăcut, nu uitați de like. Prieteni, în curând o să apară și VR, ochelarii VR de PlayStation, realitatea virtuală. Și dacă vă place, lăsați un comentariu la acest video și o să fac, când o să apară și o să-i am și eu, o să fac videouri cu Batman VR. Este foarte mișto. O să vă placă. Doar vreau să știu dacă vreți ca să vedeți. Pentru asta trebuie doar să lăsați un comentariu la acest video. Da, cam atât. Am vrut să vă spun despre acest lucru. Bun, prieteni, ne vedem în următoarea parte din episodul 2 din Batman.